Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're taking a look at all the brand new Vortex cards coming out today here in NBA 2K24 MyTEAM and talking about which ones are worth picking up and which ones you should probably stay away from here in NBA 2K24 MyTEAM. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 25,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. Tons of consistent daily MyTEAM content. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. And without further ado, let's hop right into it. Let's start off with the pink diamonds, who look better this week than last week, I will say. Alexis Povi, he's a 7-foot small forward, 7'3" wingspan, so that's a good, interesting way to start off. Just with a big, versatile budget small forward. Half posterizer, precision dunker, slithery. I will say, badge-wise, he's not like insanely complete. He doesn't have limitless Agent 3 blinders, speed booster, unblockable, handles for days, anchor, challenger, clamps, glove. Like the keyest of key badges for the most part, he doesn't really have, but he is pretty complete in terms of at least the gold badges. Could use like brick wall, fast feet, off ball pass defensively, but honestly, the card isn't bad. It just doesn't have movable enforcer. Sigs wise, CP dribble style, Kobe escape. That's not actually bad, especially if that's a good behind the back, because Curry's Jaguar's pretty darn good as well. And his release on quick, if it's anything like his release on quick was last year, this is a good card, honestly. Even without insane Hall of Fame badges, this is a really good card with a big player build, good versatile animations, and I think this is going to be a really, really good budget small forward. Pokashevsky's a card I'm excited about, and we'll definitely be doing gameplay on. Walker Kessler's 7-foot with a 7'4" wingspan. He's got a lot of size at the center spot. He's got 85 speed, not the greatest accelerator speed with ball, but 95 standing, 85 driving dunk. Defensively, he's phenomenal on the interior. The low steal rating is annoying, but won't make that much of an impact besides the fact he's just not going to tip passes, or he's just not going to steal passes. But defensively, his badges are insane. Same thing with the dunking, honestly. But he can shoot the ball. 82 3 ball. He's got some playmaking badges as well for whatever reason. Like, this card's more complete than you would think compared to most of the other interior bigs. Now, still needs bailout, handles for days, touch pass are limitless, that type of stuff to upgrade him, but I actually do think he's decent. Now, the question with this card is more so release than anything else. If his release is terrible, that does hurt the value of the card. I don't really know what Walker Kessler's jump shot looks like right now, though. Did this guy who comments jump shots comment Walker Kessler's jump shot? No, he did not. All right, well, we'll see if Mr. Kessler's any good. I don't think he's going to be insane, but he does look like a pretty good budget big. Jade Iy, 6'4" with a 6'10" wingspan. He's kind of small at point guard, but he's got a good wingspan. He's super athletic. 95 driving dunk, 97 speed, excel, vert, speed with ball. Defensively, actually very solid as well, in an 87 3 ball. He's got gold, limitless, blinders, catch, claymore. I mean, that's what I need shooting badge-wise is gold badges. That'll get the job done. Now, no Agent 3 at all is annoying, but half speed booster, hyperdrive, blow by, no hop handles for days, bunch off perimeter defensive badges. He does have gold and movable enforcer as a pink down point guard. That's a big deal, actually. Did not expect him to have a movable enforcer on gold. He's actually legitimately good defensively, having gold anchor, movable enforcer, that type of stuff. Especially if you add like brick wall, post lockdown, that type of stuff to even help him out more with a good wingspan and decent size. Like, release, I know even on only normal, but with Pro 2 Fade, I think it's a pretty good release. Like, this card's not bad at all, honestly. If he's got a good behind the back, which I don't really know if he does, but if he does, this card's solid. Like, with his defensive ability, his athletic ability, and I think he's got a pretty fast release as well as a 6'4" PG. Like, this card's really interesting to me as a viable point guard. I think he'll be really good as well. Overall, all three pink diamonds look very, very intriguing at the very minimum today, so not bad there. T-Ross is 6'7" at shooting guard. Obviously an exceptional slasher and an exceptional shooter. Defensively, he's not amazing. We kind of knew that would be the case. I just think he's probably a worse version of a guy like Nick Young, maybe. His releases on very quick, but pro fade isn't great. I mean, that could be multiple fades, I guess. KD escape, I don't love. John Wall's drag back and probably a pretty good behind the back. CP dribble style isn't bad. Like, this card isn't terrible, but he's not amazing. Decent viable Galaxy Opal. Fun offensive card for sure. I don't know how great he will be overall, though. Anton Jameson's also 136,500, 6'9" with a 7'4" wingspan, a small forward. I'm hoping they changed his jump shot, but I'm expecting they didn't. Badge-wise, though, he's really complete. He's a great dunker, great shooter, great playmaker, and a great versatile defender with anchor, clamps, movable enforcer, interceptor, post lockdown. Like, this card could play if he has a changed release. But he doesn't. They still gave him Brook Lopez base. Oh, 2K, why'd you have to give him that garbage Brook Lopez base? They didn't even change his SIGs or anything. Still only normal leaner as well. Pro dribble style, no change SIGs. I read the releases on very quick, but it's still a terrible jumper. And no other changed animations really limits this card because on paper, he's awesome. Elite stats, super versatile, well-rounded elite badges as well. That is really, really disappointing because this card would have been awesome with a different release, but Brook Lopez base on him is horrid. So Guess that means Anton Jameson's going to be a little bit of a disappointment. That is unfortunate because he actually looks really good. Jamal Crawford is, what, 6'5", 6'10" wingspan at point guard. He'll be fun as well, 136K as well. Fast twitch. No other finishing badges like post stars or precision dunker, but that's okay. Shooting badges include Agent 3, Blinders, Dead Eye, Limitless. Playmaking badges are really, really good. And defensively, I mean, no clamps. If he had like clamps, fast feet, a couple other perimeter badges, that would be nice. No movable enforcer isn't a huge surprise, but I mean, you gave it to Jade Iy. Why not give it to Jamal Murray? Or sorry, Jamal Crawford. But no, I can't say I'm surprised. Defensively, he's going to struggle. He's not an elite level defender, but he's a fun 6'5" PG with decent athletic ability and great shooting and shot creation ability. He'll be fun to use, if not truly exceptional. I will say Harden escapes pretty bad though, so not the best of the best SIGs, I'm going to be honest, especially for a opal. These opals are not awful, but they're definitely not great. They could have been a lot better than they are. But Crawford, Jameson, and Terrence Ross, none of them look like phenomenally complete, amazing animation cards. Gilbert Arenas is really good, 6'4" with a 6'9" wingspan at PG. He's small, but he's got amazing stats and badges. He's a super athletic card who's super fast, great dunker, great shooter, great defender, really versatile, half movable enforcer, even as a 6'4" point guard, half anchor and post lockdown as well. This card has MJ dribble style, which is pretty good. Chem escape, elite. Probably Jamal Murray behind the back. Harden's drag back is good. KCP base, Marcus Smart up around very quick is a really, really smooth, fast, easy release. Normal fade, it could be better. I would like Pro 2 fade. I would like Trey fade over normal fade, but I can live with normal fade, especially since he does actually look like he has really good SIGs and a great release. As a 6'4" point guard who's got legit defense, half immovable is serious. I could see a spot for this card on a lot of teams. He's not better than SGA for best point guard in the game, I don't think, but outside of SGA, he is at least in the discussion as one of the very best point guards in the game, and I think he gives guys like Lonzo and some of the other gambling point guards a real run for their money as a free reward point guard. I know he's only 6'4", but that card's going to be really good, and I'm excited about him. Then we get to the Dark Matters and the 100 overall. Obviously, these are all gambling-only cards. I do not recommend opening packs and spending money to gamble on this game. I think that's a pretty terrible idea, actually, so definitely would recommend against that. But 6'10", 7'4" wingspan for Emeka Okafor. This card's actually going to be really good. I know Emeka was a bust in real life, but 93 speed, only an 83 ball. That's his worst attribute. Definitely going to have to boost that up, though. Get a +4 on him. He already has half catch and Claymore. Give him Agent 3, Blinders, Dead Eye, Limitless, Open Looks, all that type of stuff. As well as handles for days. That's a very important badge as well. Defensively, almost every defensive half in the game, he's a legit 6'10" with a 7'4" wingspan. He's more of a power forward than he is a center, and he needs those floor spacing. That just also needs that handles for days badge. But if you give him all of that, Emeka is going to be insane, because this card, MJ dribble style, Kobe escape, Harden behind the back, good SIGs overall, elite release as well as a power forward. He's a power forward who can put the ball on the floor and attack with great speed, incredibly versatile defense, super athletic, but also one of the quicker and easier releases bases in the game. Emeka Okafor is really, really good at power forward. Don't sleep. Ricky Davis, well, 6'7" with a 6'10" wingspan at shooting guard. I'm assuming he's a primary playmaker, probably. Defensively, he looks really good. He does have movable on gold, which is nice. Glad he has it at least on some tier. Playmaking, shooting, and he's super complete. You look at the badges; every area is phenomenal. He's super fast, great shooter, great dunker, and great defender. Obviously, that's not really surprising, but Seth base, Oscar up on very quick. Same releases last year. Again, why are we giving normal fade to every card from today's drop? I don't understand that. Not that it's a terrible fade, but I would rather have Pro 2. I'd rather have Kyrie. Trey. There's a couple others that I'd probably rather have as well, but I can live with normal fade. I don't think that's a bad one. Especially with Kyrie dribble style, Francis size up, Kemba escape, John Wall's drag back, and I would assume Jamal Murray behind the back. Those are elite SIGs. I mean, this Ricky Davis is a primary ball handler. As far as primary ball handlers go, he's one of the better ones in the game. Ricky Davis looks really, really good as well. All the Dark Matters for today are going to be really good, honestly. Mark Eaton's a 7'4" center, 7'7" wingspan. This card is basically just the Wemby Wemby, KP, whatever other future really big bigs coming. He's the stopper for those guys, except he's not buyable. He's a gambling-only card as well, so obviously you can't just go get him this year to stop those guys. But insane defender, every defensive badge in the game, extraordinary defensive stats, elite rebounder at 7'4" with phenomenal interior dunking ability as well, and pretty good speed. Now, a 69 3 ball is not really going to cut it. Definitely going to have to boost up some shooting badges, add things like catch and shoot, open looks, stuff of that nature. I don't expect him to be really putting the ball on the floor a ton either, to be honest, but his release is, I don't think it's great, but it should be green. Kobe dribbles foul, John Wall's escape. He's actually got kind of SIGs a little bit, but as a whole, I don't think Mark Eaton's going to be this shot creator or anything, but he is massive, insane defensively, going to be dominant on the inside on both ends of the court, and he will, I'm sure, I have a feeling, be able to knock down that open three ball as well. I don't know if he'll be KP or Wemby level, but he'll be darn close, especially at 7'4". That card's interesting despite the low three ball. Scotty Pippen, 6'8", 7-foot wingspan. Again, really, really good all-around badges. He has the key athleticism badges, the key shooting badges, agency blinders, catch, corner, deadeye, limitless, all that stuff. Blow by, handles for days, speed booster, all the playmaking badges, and then defensively he has, again, everything he needs. He is one of the most complete Hall of Fame badge cards in the game in terms of just not missing anything really important. He's an insane defender, obviously, but he's really, really good offensively as well. 97 speed, 95 three ball, 95 driving dunk. Pippen base on, very quick. Pro 2 fade, which is phenomenal. Phenomenal release, phenomenal fade. SIGs are not probably phenomenal. They didn't change his SIGs, it doesn't look like, which is really strange to me. I mean, they changed his dribble style, but he still has mediocre escapes. Didn't get a change behind the back. Does get Steph's drag back, I guess. So I changed a couple of SIGs. Maybe not quite as good SIGs-wise as I would have honestly hoped for Scotty Pippen, but at the same time, he doesn't have to be your primary ball handler. He can still be one of the very best shooting guards in the game as a dominant 3-and-D who gives you really good tertiary ability and an elite release. 3 more cards today. Vince Carter, Anthony Davis, Luka Doncic. VC is 98 speed, 97 three ball, 99 dunking, 90 defense across the board. Again, really good. I mean, I know he's only 6'6", the 6'9" wingspan at shooting guard, but he's super good. He's got Hoffa movable. He's obviously insanely complete badge-wise. This card is really, really good. Releases on very quick, Pro 2 fade. D-book dribble style, I don't love as much as some of the other ones at this point in the year, but I don't hate it. Can definitely work with that. Steph's escape certainly isn't bad at all. Pro behind the back, if that's a good one, that's going to be really nice. If not, that'd be a little disappointing, but you know what? It's going to be interesting to see what his behind the back looks like, and I think that's going to be one of the few things we don't really know about this card, because overall, movement looks good. Stats and badges look amazing. He's only 6'6" at shooting guard, yes, but I think the card will be really good. Another great dark matter, honestly. And then we have AD, 6'10" with a 7'2" wingspan, 94 speed, 94 three ball, 95 standing and driving dunk defensively. Basically 95 plus across the board. Defensive badges are insane. Finishing badges are insane, but honestly, so is the shooting and playmaking. Really not bad there either. He's got Kobe's dribble style. Don't like Harden escape. Harden's behind the back is good, though. His own release on very quick is smooth and easy. He's not going to be 3-hunting, but it is a smooth, easy release, and he's got normal fade as well. Obviously, again, I don't know why they keep giving normal fade to every card from today's drop. But you know what? It's a fun. I mean, he's going to be a top-tier power forward option, no doubt about it. He and Emeka are both amazing at that spot. Honestly, every dark matter today is really good. Every single dark matter is good. I don't think locking in this set with these Galaxy Opals and Pink Diamonds is honestly that bad of an idea if you're doing it with MT and not spending your money. Luka is the 100 overall, obviously. My favorite player in the world. Real shame that he's 100 overall. It really is. But I mean, the cards are going to be incredible, obviously. He's got pretty much every single important badge in the game on Hall of Fame, including a movable enforcer. His own release on very quick still is kind of troll because his base isn't very good, but Pro 2 fade, perfect SIGs. Obviously, he's a near perfect card just without an incredible release, and it's unfortunate, again, to both of my favorite players, my favorite player of all time and my favorite player right now, have got 100 overalls that are unattainable for me, Dirk and Luka, which is a real shame. But as a whole, this is a good drop today. I like Gilbert as a free card. I think a couple of these buyable options, especially a couple of these pink diamonds, look really good. Obviously not a fan of the gambling-only content, but I do think you can still have fun with my team despite that. So I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.